Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. We'll go and start by mapping out the current range. And as you know, prices have continued to trade sideways in this consolidation power after this higher high, higher low, higher high. Came back down, started to break structure down to the downside, but still just trading sideways. This low is the same, equal to this low, where the seller stepped back in. Then structure again started to break down, but it did not break down past these lows. And of course, buyers started to step back in at this area of support, but still a consolidative, corrective nature for this. No type of impulse in either direction, just still trading sideways in this range. Prices can take out the liquidity signal with these highs, but just continues to trade sideways. We're going to see any type of news on the US dollar, like FOMC or any trade news, tariff news, or anything like that, can send these prices back down, which I've been waiting for, into this area of demand, into discount, and look for any type of bullish momentum shift down there, and look for any opportunities to buy, but it doesn't have to do that. It could stay up here if this area of support remains strong. And if the news is positive for Euro USD, then prices will go ahead and continue to target the highs of the overall range. So not looking for any type of selling opportunity back down just yet, but possibly looking for any type of buying opportunity depending on the news. Any fundamental news can shift the overall momentum. GBP USD. Let's go map out the current range. So we've been saying this is the current overall range, but you could make this the new higher low as prices continue to push higher, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Buyers weren't able to capitalize yet on this targeting this higher high, but it does look like it is in prime position to go ahead and chart looking for buying opportunities. As you see, prices continue to consolidate sideways, and it started to break out. Market structure started to break towards the upside, taking out the liquidity sitting over these highs. Right now, in a retracement, you could view this as a bull flag, in which is a high probability that prices continue to trade higher, even into early morning right now, starting to trade higher. So we'll be looking for any type of buying opportunity. Might be a good time to buy right now, but we are anticipating FOMC today, like I said, in the Fed rates decision. So just be cautious how long you're going to anticipate on staying inside of this inside of your trade, and there is a possibility that all the US dollar pairs do start to retrace back down at a discount, which we've been waiting for. So right now the swing structure is bullish. Market structure bullish is starting to take out these highs, and it is forming a bullish pattern right now. So look for any type of buying opportunity or to target the highs of the range. AUD USD. Let's go map out the current range. Prices continue to trade higher. So I was saying this is the overall range. Prices could retrace back down at a discount and target an area of demand, which I'd be looking for into a buying opportunity, but it doesn't have to do that. There's liquidity sitting under these lows. But as you can see, just consolidating sideways, and now it's starting to break out. So you can theoretically go ahead and move this to the low, the low that broke the high of the previous range. It's the high of the previous range. As you can see, the structure is broken, so can anticipate prices to retrace back down into this area, back down to this area of demand where it consolidated, and then look for inside of momentum shifts into the higher prices direction to the bullish direction. It's really anticipating any trade with China talk, which is pushing these prices higher, higher low, higher high, and it could just continue to push higher as this is consolidating in an ascending channel. But overall, it may not, just like with other US dollar pairs, retrace back down into discount. So we could be looking for any type of buying opportunity. Once it does, just go into discount at this range right here instead of the overall range. NZD USD. Let's go and map out the current range. Similar to with the other US dollar pairs, this is the overall range. Anticipating any type of move back down to discount. Any type of area of demand would be ideal. Look for a buying opportunity then, but it doesn't have to do that, and this could be considered the higher low. But it hasn't broken out past these highs yet, but this could be You could consider this like the overall range. As prices had continued higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Just this range up in premium as prices continue to trade to higher prices here, higher highs, higher lows. It had a reaction, so this buyer stepped back in here, started to target these highs of the overall range. I was waiting to see if prices can do that. It's getting close in this ascending channel. So again, waiting on any type of dollar news, any type of trade news with China to send these prices either higher to go ahead and break out past this range, or could go and start taking out the liquidity under these lows and break past these lows. Because this low wasn't lower than this overall consolidated structure. So we're looking to see which direction prices will go. GBP AUD. Let's go and map out the current range. Structure continues to break down. As you know, this was when the seller stepped back in and has gone back any higher as prices continue to start to take out prices was continue to take out liquidity on both sides, and then start to retrace or start to push to higher prices. But once it started to break down, you can see that this would be considered once this became the high that broke the low. This became the new range. I'm looking for any type of opportunity to sell. Once it did retrace back into premium, did not get there, it just retraced back. This is opportunity to sell right here, because when their sellers are strong, or just like with buyers, it doesn't always have to retrace back 50% into that range of premium. So this is considered the strong lower high, and right now it's consolidating. So it did step back in, but didn't push past with any enthusiasm these lows, so it did make equal lows. But right now, just trading sideways, still looking for any type of selling opportunity, and to see what buyers do right now at this point. But of course, this cross pair is contingent on what happens with DXY also. So GBP NZD, let's go ahead and map out the current range. As prices continue to break down, as we've been saying, was a descending wedge. This liquidity sitting over this descending wedge was taken out, and sellers step back in. It's an opportunity to sell here. Start to retrace, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Now starting to trace, starting to trade sideways, but the lows haven't been taken out. These lows still the lows of the overall range. So sellers didn't step back in strong enough. We'll wait and see if they can continue to push prices lower, because it's still making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So waiting to see if this can break out past the range lower, and look for any type of opportunity once it retraces to take any opportunity to sell once the bearish momentum kicks back in. But even if it does start to retrace forward, I'm not looking for any type of buying opportunities right now, even though it did make this low. Just this impulsive sell off shows that the areas of supply still in control right here and right here. So waiting to see what price can do in this area. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.